Hi, man. Rod, just checking in during the Thanksgiving week. And it's such a blessed week for us to be able to experience and refresh anew in our hearts just how great our God is and what He has provided and done for us and what He does do for us every day. In thinking about the Thanksgiving experience this coming Thursday, we often think of Psalm 100 and other verses that point us towards the reality of our God in our lives. I love what 100 says to us that in verse 3, know that the Lord is God. It is He who made us and we are His. We are His people. I heard Pastor Tom Russell this past Sunday addressing the church family through Philippians 4, and in verses 4 and 5 are two great verses, all those verses of chapter 4 as well. All four chapters of that respective epistle is wonderful. But it talks about let your sweet reasonableness be known to all people. The Lord is near. Our God is always with us. We are always before Him in His presence. The fact that you and I do need to always be reverencing ourselves before Him because He is God. He is so great and so much beyond us. And that's where the beginning of wisdom is experienced, reverencing the Lord in our lives and all of our attitudes and thoughts and our hearts and expressions towards others, but always before Him. I was then in my devotions looking at Luke 19 and 20, Jesus talking about those three servants giving the talents. That first one that doubled it, he said, well done, my good servant. That emphasis on my servant and the fact that we really want to be able to live our lives that knowing our lives are not our own, they are His, and what we do with them reflects Him and all that we say and the way that we say and all that we do and the way that we do them. So as we experience this Thanksgiving anew this year, together let's just challenge ourselves and ask God in His mercy and favor to grant us to live every moment as being His children, His tools, His servants, His sons, followers. Well, December 1, we have a Christmas party opportunity. If your schedule allows you to come, we need to hear by next Monday, but we're gathering together at the Calvary Baptist Church, December 1, 6 o'clock. They're fixing us a wonderful meal. There'll be some special presentations of music made by different ones in the association, and then us as well doing corporate singing together in this special Christmas reading being shared for children. So it's for the whole family, for our pastors and church leaders and their families. This is open to all. There's no charge. We're so grateful to the hospitality of Calvary Baptist Modesto doing this for us, but also at the time just a fellowship, get to know one another better. Please come if at all possible. And then as we look to the new year, may I ask you to be praying for the executive board. They have presented our values and benefits and expectations at our annual meeting. The practical implementation and playing out of those will begin next year. This is a great opportunity for us to realign ourselves together as churches. What we were doing as an association 20, 30 years ago, those are all gone, the way that we did associational life. The reason why we're an association is the same, but this is giving us an opportunity to redefine together why we're here. We're here to help one another build our Savior's kingdom, see our churches grow, and to be able to also birth off other churches. And we're totally understanding if that means our church is growing from 50 to 75 and then hiving off a family or sending out a church planter each 3 to 5 years and then growing back up to 75, that's effective church health and service to our Savior. So we're going to be talking more about how we can really be helping one another grow individually as churches and seeing souls won and added to the church, and then also how we can really do Great Commission mission work here in our associational area. There are so many more lives that need to be reached, and there'll be more mission points, more churches being added in order to reach them. So thanks, guys, for all you're doing. God bless you. Have a great Thanksgiving week together with your families, church families, and friends. All right, bye.